Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of the CSU Global Student Success Podcast. My name is Alex Chace, and I am one of the student success managers here at CSU Global and your host. First, I want to start by just thanking you for taking time out of your busy day to listen to this podcast and hope that you find value from it. The reasons why you are here and why you should listen are pretty simple. When you're looking at all the podcasts out there and you're thinking of how you want to spend your free time, do you really want to sit and listen about academic success? Probably not. However, what I will tell you is that this podcast's whole goal is to be a value add for you as our students. So anything that we can think of that might make your life a little bit easier as our student will be included in this podcast. So from that lens alone, if you're an active student, this podcast will be a critical tool to your success. It could be something that you can listen to on your way to work, when you're driving in. It can be something that you pop on when you're working through your discussion boards to see if the tips that we cover on that episode can help you. Anything that you think that you may need from your success counselor, we can provide in this format as well. So please be active in our comments. Please tell your success counselor that you listened to the podcast, but you would hope to have an episode about XYZ. We are here for that, and we will make the content that you need to be successful. Moving into episode 1, we're going to start with what we feel like is our most critical and vital resource, which is your student success counselor. Every student at CSU Global is assigned a dedicated student success counselor who will be your go-to person for everything that you need as a student here at CSU Global. Our student success counselors are broken out programmatically to be subject matter experts in your area. So if you're an IT student, your success counselor will only advise those particular classes. Now, I say that, but all of our success counselors can answer questions about every other program and are generalists in, all of the things that we do offer at CSU Global. However, the idea is that your success counselor is a subject matter expert in your particular area. So please know that they are there to help you with every question that you may have related to your degree and their completion. We consider your student success counselor to be your number one resource at the university. You also have other dedicated members of our support staff and our financing department, and all of our other resources are, of course, available to you. However, your student success counselor is your go-to person and should be your starting point when you're having questions about the best way to progress through your program at CSU Global. When thinking about what your student success counselor is and how they're going to be able to assist you moving forward into your degree plan, I want you to think of 3 different things. The first is that we are your strategic degree planning tool. Your student success counselor is going to be there for you to ensure that every single class you are taking is moving you in the correct direction towards your goal. We will map out your curriculum for you to maximize the credits that you're going to take in the time in which you're going to take them. And we're going to make sure that we're not wasting any money or any time along the way by taking unnecessarily classes. The next thing we're going to do for you is help you learn how to proactively goal set and how to make sure that we're staying on top of our very fast-paced coursework. So, as I'm sure you're aware to this point, CSU Global is a 8-week-long term as opposed to your traditional 16-week-long semester at most schools. What this means is that you're going to get a full 16 weeks worth of instruction in 8 weeks, so half the time. So one big transition for students when they come to Global is really understanding how to navigate that quick pace, how to get from week 1 to week 8 successfully. And that's what your success counselor is going to do for you. If you need help planning out your assignments and what days you should do them, your success counselor can send you an assignment tracker and help you with that. All those little time management problems that you might have, where am I going to balance my discussion board in between my commute home and my time cooking dinner for my kids and all that? Your success counselor can dig in with you, and we will make a plan to where you can be successful. And then third, I want you to also consider us to be kind of like your captain for the university, your navigator, so to speak. Your CSU Global Student Success Counselor is going to be your doorway to all your other resources at the university, whether that be helping your resume for your career. We can connect you with our career services. Maybe you're struggling with the content in the course and just really need that extra help in learning the material and aren't sure where to go. Our success counselors can walk you through how to make a tutoring appointment, or we can help you get connected with your instructor. All of these different tips and tricks are things that our success staff are trained to help you with. So anytime you're running against any roadblock, big or small, your success counselor is here for you, and they're going to help you get over that roadblock or run right through it. So that way we can get you to the finish line and cross that stage at the end of graduation, whether that be virtually or in person with us in Denver. We will get you across that stage. You just got to come along the ride with us. Well, again, like I said, I'm just very thankful that if you have made it this far into the podcast, that you are here and listening to us. One thing that you should know is that you have already taken the first step in your success by just listening to this podcast. Being intentional and taking time to think what I need to do in order to make this goal a reality is an amazing thing. And you should be incredibly proud of the fact that you are doing that. You're doing it in the classroom and you're doing it by listening to this podcast. So genuinely and sincerely, thank you so much for that. But I do have one call of action to all of our listeners who are out there. And it's a pretty easy one. And it's one that I think you will greatly benefit from. And it is pretty simple. Once you're done with this podcast, I want you to go to our website and make an appointment with your success counselor. You can find out who your assigned student success counselor is in your portal. It's right there on the left-hand side. You'll see their name and their phone number and email address, along with a way to schedule an appointment with them. But if you already know your success counselor or you have never met them, either way, I want you to make that appointment. I want you to take time to really get to know what this resource is for you and how we're going to be able to help you maximize your time at CSU Global. From there, we will get you on the right path to make sure that your classes are ready to roll for the future. And then hopefully the next time you stop by here, we will have some future success stories to talk about, some tips, some tricks, and all the other things that are going to help make your time at CSU Global just a little bit better. Again, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you listening, and check back for more episodes from your CSU Global Student Success Podcast.